Welcome to ROZZY Life. Today I made lasagna roll-ups. One I made with ground beef and the other one with eggplant. Absolutely delicious. So these are the things that I used. I used ground beef, 1 egg. I used lasagna noodles, mozzarella cheese. I used garlic. I used Parmesan cheese, which is not shown on here. I used ricotta cheese, and I also used the fresh mozzarella pearls and spaghetti sauce and some basil. Right now I'm going to go ahead and get this eggplant cut up so I can get it to baking in the oven. This knife is not going to get it. I'm going to have to get another knife. So I'm going to get a different knife, a serrated knife. It's easier to cut with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and get this as thin as I like it. But you can do it thick if you like yours thick. And I'm going to season it with salt and pepper as well. Yeah, those are good. There's some good slices right here. Okay, that's looking good to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of them in a bowl. I'm going to put some avocado oil in here and the salt and pepper. And then I'm going to mix it up, like try to get the salt and pepper and oil all over this eggplant. And for some reason, I don't know why, but the eggplant is soaking up all the oil. And that's only so it won't stick to the pan. I got to put some more avocado oil in here. I was going crazy with it. But y'all know what I mean. You want all of it to be seasoned. So I'm going to put some more avocado oil in here real quick. And just continue to toss it around to get the oil on it. And it soaked up this oil as well. I mean, like it's gone. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some parchment paper down on this here cookie sheet. And I'm going to lay them out flat so I can put them in the oven. And I put my oven on 350 so it can cook, and it cooks fast, so you have to watch it. You don't want to burn them. And so I really didn't have a time, but if I had to give a time, I would say probably about 15-20 minutes, and then look at it. And if it's not to the desire that you like as far as doneness, then just leave it in there and let it cook a little bit longer. This is a lot of eggplant too, just for one eggplant. And so here's the basil, and I'm going to chop this up so I can go ahead and put it with the ricotta. If you like lasagna, please comment down below and let me know. Or let me know whatever kind of Italian dish that you like. And leave me some ideas of things to make, something that you might like to see me make. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go on ahead and set this to the side because that's chopped good enough for me. And so now we're just going to put it in a bowl because I need to mix it with the ricotta and the egg. And that is both of the packages of ricotta I am putting in this bowl. Put that good old egg up in there. And I also added some cheese. I add cheese in my ricotta mixture. So I did put some mozzarella in there and some Parmesan. So just mix it real good. You got to blend it as good as you can. Like everything needs to be smooth. as you can get it. You don't need any hunks of egg and then hunks of ricotta. You need everything to be well mixed. And put some cheese in here real quick. That's the Parmesan that I grated up. And the mozzarella is already in there. So I'm just going to mix it up real well, y'all. And here's the garlic. I'm going to pop it open with the knife. Because this right here is going to go in a pot. I have to saute this for the sauce. So I'm going to chop up this garlic so I can saute it for the sauce. Oh my goodness, I'm a little bit out of frame. Sorry about that. Okay, so here it is sauteing with a little bit of avocado oil. Got to get that oil a little seasoned there. But here is the eggplant. See, it takes no time. And this is the color that I want it to be and the softness. And I added the sauce in with the garlic. And now I'm going to go on ahead and get these lasagna noodles to boiling. And I'm putting them in, but I'm going to continue to move the spoon with them because I do not want them to stick. And they're going to soften up and they're going to go down into the water. So they can all cook at the same time. It depends on the size of your pot. Like if you have a round flat one, you can just lay them in there and move them so they won't stick. But this is a tall pot, so I have to move them until they start falling into the water. That is what I'm looking for. And I don't put any salt or oil in my water. It's just plain water. I gotta watch that salt. And the oil, even if you put oil in it, it doesn't matter. They can still stick. That's why you have to keep motion in the water so they don't stick. Because once they stick, you know, it's kind of like a done deal. They will end up tearing. And we trying to roll these things. But okay, here's the eggplant. It's all ready. I took it off that pan and I set them over so they can cool. And here's the little pearl mozzarellas with the shredded mozzarella and Parmesan. This is just for easy access. So when I get ready to get the rolls to rolling, the noodles are ready. So I'm going to go on ahead and drain them and I'll be right back. All right. So what I did was I put some of the sauce at the bottom of my pan so I can go on ahead and get to rolling. Okay, so I'm grabbing some noodles so I can put it on my plate here. Let me get this pan out the way. All right, so now I can go on ahead and put my sauce down. Because you know you have to do it the same way as you do a regular lasagna. Just layer it however you like. But I'm going to put sauce down first. And then I'm going to put some ricotta on it after I put this sauce on here. I would call that ricotta cheese mixture. That's what I'm going to call it. Yeah, ricotta cheese mixture. I'm going to put that down. Oh boy. And then I'm going to put some of the eggplant down. And then I'll put the shredded cheese and the pearls on here. And then I'm going to get to rolling. Roll, baby, roll. See what I'm saying? You just roll it on up. And the stuff falling out, that's okay because we're going to put that into another a lasagna noodle. We're going to use that. Nothing goes to waste. And so we're going to go on ahead and put that one in a pan. So we're going to go on ahead and make another one. Put some sauce down. And then we're going to put our ricotta cheese mixture on top of that sauce, baby. Okay? Yep. I hope y'all try this. Absolutely delicious. See me scooping that up? Told you ain't nothing gonna go to waste. Not here. Not today. And then we're gonna put that eggplant on here. And y'all know what's next. It will be the cheese. I'm gonna roll it on up. And so I'm going to do the rest of these, the eggplant ones, off camera. And I will be back to show you how many it made, so I can put the sauce on top. Look at that, y'all. I had to show y'all this. Doesn't that look delicious? Just wait till it's baked, okay? And so here it is. It made 9 of them. And I'm going to put the sauce on top. We don't want it real wet, because if it's real wet, when you take them out, you're just going to have a wet mess. And that's not what I want today. I don't want a wet mess, so I don't need that much sauce. And as you can see, my sauce is thick. I don't have a loose sauce. That also makes it wet and just a mess. And so I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on here. And I'm going to pop this thing in the oven. And we don't want very much cheese either, because it's cheese in the ricotta cheese mixture. Yeah, And there it is. This is the eggplant one. It is done. And it's not wet. You see that? I mean, it's just, this is what that is, okay? This is that dinner. All right, y'all. So now it's time for me to go on ahead and do the ground beef one. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Yeah. Y'all gonna have to comment and let me know how it turned out if you do it. So now we're gonna go on ahead and get this ground beef to cooking, and make sure you chop it up. Get it as small as you can. As small as you can. And as you can see, it's a frozen piece of ground beef in here. Let me tell you how to do it if it's frozen. I mean, you can put a top on it and it'll defrost, but it'll defrost in hunks. The easiest way for me is to take the ground beef that's already cooking, that's warm, and just put it all on top of the frozen ground beef, and then come back and it will blend in. You know, it will be done like tender, where you can go on ahead and chop it up. And now I'm just seasoning it with some salt and pepper. Okay, so that piece right there, we're going to put all the ground beef on top of it, and then we'll be back and it'll be ready to roll. All right, and if you like what you see today, can you come back to my page, like, share, and subscribe? And don't forget to tell a friend about ROZZY Life, and please hit the bell so you'll be notified of all the new uploads and whenever I go live. Thank you. All right, well, the ground beef is almost done. And see, there's no more hunks. That piece has broken down from the warm ground beef itself. And we already put the sauce into the ground beef. And so we're just going to put some of that mixture at the bottom of the pan so it won't stick. All right, we'll put it in all corners. And so we're going to go on ahead and start preparing this one as well. We're going to start rolling these up. Noodle down, sauce on, our ricotta cheese mixture. And then the cheese. And just roll it. These are so good. And one, I promise you, one will fill you up. So this is great for a big family, company, a party. Like, these are easy. They're very easy and They serve a lot. You can even cut this in half and make it an appetizer. Like if you have a lot of company. Just do that a little bit in the kitchen where can't nobody see you. All right. And so I'm going to do the rest of them off camera. That one is full of goodies. All right. And then I'll be back. All right. And so here's a little peek. And so now I'm going to go on ahead and put the sauce on top of them. And just spread it all around. And once you take them out the oven, they hold firm. Like if you don't have loose sauce, like real liquidy sauce, it will hold firm. Just let it sit for 5 minutes anyway, because they will be too hot to eat anyway. 5 minutes is a good time for them to get stable. And so here we are putting just the rest of the cheese on here, and we're going to pop this thing in the oven. The eggplant one is almost done as well. It's almost finished. And so here is the eggplant one. See how stable it is? It's not falling out. It's not loose, no liquid like that. Oh my goodness. Delicious. These roll-ups are great at, like I say, for any time. Do this for your sweetheart for Valentine's Day. Like, this is a really easy to do meal and a very easy cleanup. This is the ground beef one. You can tell the difference because of the juices from it. No loosey-goosey here. Anyway, I thank you all for your time. I'm out.